Hey YouTube, this is Johnny Ohm. Today I'm reviewing the movie Real Steel. This movie is your basic underdog story with a few twists. Critic reviews and just seeing the trailers made me think it was going to be a decent movie, but this movie surprised me. This movie was actually quite good. The main actors were Hugh Jackman as Charlie Kenton, a retired boxer who is now in the robot fighting business who was really down on his luck. Right from the get-go, it tells us that he owes a lot of money to quite a few different people. All the same, he maintains a really cocky, confident attitude throughout. The evolution of his character throughout the movie is done in such a way where it builds up and he doesn't really seem to be changing much until he just can't take it anymore and finally he kind of flips the other way while still keeping the essence of his character alive, so that was done really well. His son Max is played by an actor named Dakota Goyo. As far as child actors go, this kid did a really good job. He was incredibly cheeky, which made the story's progression really hilarious to watch, and the chemistry between him and Hugh Jackman was just really awesome. Evangeline Lilly from Lost played a character named Bailey, who is the love interest of Hugh Jackman. Her father owned a gym, which is now hers since her father is dead, and Hugh Jackman's character Charlie was trained by her father in the art of boxing. She appears frequently in the movie, and she's got a pretty nice, caring, while still kinda cheeky attitude, and the chemistry all around is really good between her and the people she interacts with. Kevin Durand, an actor I've never really heard of, plays a guy named Ricky, who is not only a guy that Charlie owes money, but also a former boxer himself. One who managed to knock out Charlie back in the day when humans actually did the boxing. He's kind of a tough guy, he looks the part and he plays the part pretty well. But I'll also say he gave probably the funniest white guy trying to be a black guy that I've ever seen. What makes this funny is he's kind of a cowboy type, but when he's talking to a bunch of black guys, he tries to use some of their lingo to relate to them, I guess. It's really weird to watch, but at the same time, it's really funny. The supporting actors don't do too much, but they do a very good job of bringing out the boxing atmosphere and the gambling and the underground. It's all done incredibly well. The actors as a whole made this whole thing feel pretty genuine. If they were annoyed, you could tell they were annoyed. If they were pissed, you could tell that they were pissed. And if they were happy and excited, and everybody did that really well in this movie. The effects on the robots were done quite well, though I will say that the technology explained about them is pretty basic stuff. It's just the bare essentials of what we might need to know as far as how the robots work, which isn't really a bad thing because I don't want to listen for 10 minutes about them explaining a technology that doesn't even exist yet. The main robot of the story has something called shadowing. So if someone is doing a boxing move or something, he's going to copy them. And this plays a very important part near the end of the movie. Now the story, it is essentially your basic underdog boxing story, except now it has fighting robots and a father-son story. On the surface of it, that seems pretty generic, and for the most part, it is. It doesn't offer you too many surprises. But the few surprises it does offer do a decent job of actually surprising you. The movie progresses and ends basically the way you would expect it to, but it has enough twists to keep you guessing. A basic story told by really good actors, this movie was better than I expected. I thought it was going to be average. It was really good, and I recommend you go see it.